When the bombs fall, most shelters will provide minimal protection against the horrors of nuclear war. Thankfully, Vault-Tec has manufactured...
Hi all, and this is me returning slightly later in the day, just to see how we're doing in the Dwelt, in the Vault 235. Right, and the young ones have grown. Fantastic. Right, so let's have a look. What have we got? Very interesting. Ooh, charismatic. Yep, you can go in there. And Stephanie Hogwarts. Ooh, intelligent. I think I've just... Yep, you can go in there. And Thomas. Thought I'd just put him in there. Let's have a look. Charisma +2. Oh, 38 left on that. You can go back in there. And who is this? This was Prince Tater. So actually, intelligence is more his thing. So, yeah, we're going to need Radaway, so you can go in there. And finally, just random one here, Andrew Harper, charisma again. He's not going to benefit there. So you can help make Radaway as well. Right. Okay. Uh-oh. No weapons. Level. Right, so we've now got 22 dwellers because they're the same people. Merge 5, dance. No, because the just dancing would be okay, but it's kind of hard to do. Okay, so we can make a bit of cash. See if we can rush water. 24%. Should be okay. It is. Okay, fantastic. Food. 32. Let it do a few more of those. Power. 26. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, Radaway. I'll chance it because I've not rushed that room in a very long time. Watch me regret it. Yes. Completely regretting it. Well, just stand there, stamp on them. They're only rad roaches. Food. Right, where are we at? On a rush for the food. 32. Oh. Watch me regret it. I'm ruining my... Oh no! We won. We got that one. Right, okay. So, this chap... Yeah, charisma. So, hang on, let's have a look. So I must have... Everyone in here must have a certain amount of charisma. Level 9. Medpacks. Good stuff. Right, okay. Now, Reddogrg, where have I left you? No. Zeno. Tater. I've lost someone. Arthur Kidowa, Prince Tater. Oh, where's Reddogrg gone? Are you up here? Reddogrg. I want a girlfriend as well, he says. Right, okay, so he wanted someone apparently hadn't been sullied by Frank. Well, that could be harder to choose than you might think. So, Laura Jackson. Charming, intelligent. She's a bit higher level than you. So, there we go. I'll leave you two to get on. And just see if, you do get on. Okay, and Frank wanted to go exploring, so we're going to send Frank out before we end up with, too many dwellers. Explore. Alright, so we're going to send Frank out probably for, not overnight, he's not high enough level for that. You need to be in the high 20s or better for that, I think. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Oh yeah, I thought I hadn't given many ranaways then. I was like, how? No? Right, so I'm going to leave him. I'm going to keep an eye on the clock. Hopefully we don't lose Frank. Because that'll be a lot of unhappy children. So we've got 1,500. Got 1,500. This power room is fully upgraded. Water room. Could do with it. Only adds a little bit of production, but it does add quite a bit of that. So, see, I think, yeah, I think I am. I think we will. I think, yep. So we'll have a better. Ooh, we've only got one person there. Okay, well. Looks like we've gone through one cycle on this because it was at 2 hours something, and we've gone past the 2 hour mark now. So we'll unman that and let's see. Pop you in there. And you can make water. I haven't got any strength armor left, have I? No, I haven't. So, you can add nothing to the agility. What happens if I drop you in there? Ah, you're trying to leave. And, well, you didn't have a massive amount of agility anyway. In fact, you're probably better on strength. Yes, you are. So, actually, you can add strength down there. You had actually quite weak agility, but quite a bit of charisma and a little bit of luck. Let's just see. Yes, charisma 3, strength 2. Yeah, so really, we could do with you in power. He's all charisma. And then kind of average for everything else. So, right, okay, so let's just double check some of these people. Right, definitely for in here. No two ways about it. Great perception. Doesn't have any weapons. Right, we need to do that because if we get raiders, and we will, then raiders are going to come in here first. So if everybody in here is armed, take that off you and give that to this one. Need to leave at least 1 or 2 weapons in here. So far, just that dweller there. No. 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 Need to have 1 weapon in each room, really. So, okay. who had the heavier weapons? Yeah, good one. Flamethrower. You're probably going to want to keep that, aren't you? I would think. Action. Yeah, we'll do. I think that'll do for now. So, can we rush food? 42. Oh, there's no point. Only a few seconds to go, so there really isn't any kind of point to that. So. Ah, well, it appears Reddogrg. Yeah, she likes your eyes. I think that's her saying that, actually. And the camera moves away. Right, so can we rush any power? 34. Let's not break stuff. Let's get that happiness back up. 12 outfits. Have 12 dance. Yeah, that I wouldn't want to chance 12 more dwellers all of a sudden, because we don't have the food production for it. We don't have the caps to build more food production, so what was she? Perception. But you won't fight now that you're pregnant. So, Reddogrg. What was your really, it's charisma. Really, that's what you're good at. So we've got 2 of 6 and 3 of 6. So we were kind of spreading it. So if we do 3 of 3 in each, that should do, I would think. Yeah, that should do. Right, so let's check. Wow. You're not mecking about, are you? 25 caps. Detected a hideous little mole rat. Well, you were struggling with... What were you struggling with? Yeah, you were all struggling with rad roaches. You know, mole rats are definitely tougher than rad roaches. Terrifying Yogawa. I can never pronounce that. He's not taking any damage, actually. None whatsoever. Frank, you're doing quite well here, buddy. It must be that awesome armour. Some pre-war food is still edible. Preservatives. Will that be Twinkies by any chance? Although, didn't they? I mean, they stopped making those now. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that they actually don't make them anymore? I was kind of surprised by that. You know, I thought, well, why not? I mean, I'm sure everybody knows about them, and they're not popular or something. You know. Don't know. 28. Oh, no. Fingers crossed. Be lucky. Yes. So that's netted as a few more caps. Alright, so we've got 3 in here again. 24%. Let's rush some power. Be lucky. Yay. That's much better. Water. We're behind on... Oh, and a level. He's happy in there. Right, okay, so... Can we rush water? 30. Let's chance it. Oh, for Pete's sake. You actually get more rad roaches when you've got a higher pimped room. I'm starting to think that in fact is the case. Oh, come on, just shoot them. Maybe I should give them better weapons. I should probably give them better weapons. So, let's get the flamer. Let's give that to her. She's got the best perception. Yeah. Flamer looked like it worked quite a bit better to me. Right, so let's get you healed back up. And you're okay, and... well, Laura, you can't really use that anymore because you will... The game makes you run away. Combat shotgun. And you... can have... hunting rifle. Right, okay, which means... let's go back here. Enhanced scope for you. And then got a weapon. Got a weapon. All got weapons down here. Yes. Yes. Nope. Let's give you that as well. Because I'm going to try and rush this room as well. 30%. Be lucky. Yes. That's certainly better. Yeah, I could do with a body in there, but... okay. Ooh, 40. I'm going to try that again. Come on, be lucky. Yeah, random number generator. Absolutely random. Because we are starting to fall behind a little bit. So, is that fully upgraded now? Room fully upgraded. So we just need to let it catch up a little bit. That would probably make sense. So, stim packs. 38, let's leave that. Radaway. 32, let's try that one. Okay, and this one. 40, no. Right, so we've got this room, but we have 4 out of 6 people. Oh, tiny amount of damage there. This all gets interesting once you have enough dwellers to open up the training rooms and pimp out your dwellers. Then it definitely starts to become more interesting because you've got more luck, or depending what you actually train. But your each dweller in each significant room is better. Plus, you can eventually train their endurance, and if you do that at level 1, so your latest batch, let's say. Then the amount of HP they get per level is higher than if you had, say, a maxed out character and then trained them. They would actually have less HP than someone half their level who'd had max endurance since they were level 1. So with the training, we're definitely going to be doing it that way. But for now, we need, more or less need everybody doing something. So this seems to be doing okay on its own. So who's got the best charisma? You've got 3. You've got 2, and oh, you only have 1. So I think Reddogrg, you're the DJ. Get in there, because at least that way we've got somebody doing something in there. So there's still that chance that, yes, we'll get raiders, but we will also be getting, other stuff. So we seem okay on food. So Owen here has got reasonable... You're staying. Sorry, Grace, but your agility's far too good to move you to another room. Look at that. 5. And he's got 1. Agility, 2. You'd be better, in fact, in there. You are... Where are you? Kind of average on everything, really. But your luck's good, which we like. We like luck. So sort of 2 everywhere, really, on that one. You are... another one with better perception, so let's swap you over. And... yeah, your agility... You've got... Actually, how much charisma have you got? 3. were they again? 12 outfits. That's probably going to take quite a while with only one explorer. The merge rooms will definitely take time because we haven't got any we need to build, really. Because we'd just be building rooms for the sake of it. Because, let's go here. Yeah, so we need 24 dwellers before we can start training strength. So that's only actually 2 more. That's only actually 2 more. Reddogrg. Come with me. Right, so you nip down there. And I'm pretty sure... I don't want to lose her from there, not with 5 perception. It's a bit too handy. Oh, wait a minute. Grace is single, but she's got 5 agility. Mind you, we're basically fine on food. Right, say hi to Grace. Oh. Random Radroach attack. Who's got a spare weapon? Oh, I've got no weapons in that room. That's not good. No. But you don't need one while you're talking. Ooh. Right, at least you can both shoot now. Yeah, so that would work out. So if Reddogrg has new dwellers with Grace and with also, it's like it sounds very misogynistic, but we're rebuilding the race. We're rebuilding the human race. So we need babies. Essentially, that's what we sort of need. You know, there's no real way around that. So yeah. I'm going to chance this. It's an experiment. Now we have max people in here. Ugh, yeah, typical. Well, your experiment failed. It is indeed a random number generator, so it doesn't really care if how many you've got in there. Unless they're all extremely lucky, of course. But we can't do anything about luck till quite a bit later. Well, you've contained the fire, I would say, there. You've definitely contained it. But we're starting to lose some happiness there. Here, 39. Should probably just leave these to sort of get on. Percent now, 61%. So once you've had an incident, you will continue to get incidents. Yeah, not a lot happening. Any rushing here? 28, it's under 30%. That's usually... No, it isn't. Room on fire. And it's sort of like we can't really get anywhere on the tasks until we can sort of maybe delete 1 or 2 tomorrow. You can only do one every... You can only sort of scrap one every 24 hours, real time. Check on Frank. Oh, what am I worried about? Look at that. Nothing. No damage. Oh, and you found a weapon. What have you got? Hunting rifle. Good stuff. Apparently need 12 outfits, but not sure that's going to happen. So water's a little bit low. 18 seconds. That should bring it back up, because if you run out of water, everyone becomes irradiated and start dying and being very unhealthy without water. If you want to test this on your own vault, be very careful. But if you unman this vault when there's a lot of people in it, they will all get very ill very, very quickly. So it's more important than you think. Now we're catching back up there. Food, we're now running half of the people we need in there, but we're catching up. We're catching up. Now we're still at 22 of 36. So we've got bags of room. 4 new dwellers. Thankfully, no one has twins in this game. Everybody just basically has 1 child per conception. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool. If you suddenly had quads, you could have a big problem, because I think someone said the maximum dwellers you can actually have is 200, regardless of how much you build. And obviously you could build all the way down to there, but I mean that would be an absolutely enormous vault. I don't think you'd need to get half that way down, or it might stop here where there's a sort of vague line. I don't know. Right, so you can destroy rocks there. Yeah, so I'm guessing, yes, you can actually build all the way down there, but you would run out of dwellers to run it, quite literally, with 200. I know you're thinking no, you'd easily do. No, you probably would. Interesting to see. We might do that. We might just make a lift shaft all the way down to the very bottom and just have one room there and put someone in it. Just for giggles. Food. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is like 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon my time, so there's not a massive amount. I've caught up on all the telly I wanted to watch, which is very, very, there's very little TV I actually watch anymore. It's usually specific shows. So we were raiding a little bit last night, or something. So yeah, so Sundays I usually either, unless myself and the family decide we are doing something, we don't do much, quite literally. Is that so? 1,500. We should really. Oh, you're happy in there then. 98%, 98%, and 98%. Very good. So who's being miserable then? Who are the unhappy people, rather? Let's see. Right, so pretty much all you guys are absolutely chuffed being here. Prince Tater is in the science lab. He has intelligence, really, so, he should be good. Arthur Kadawa, obviously, intelligent man. He's in the med bay. Julia Hardy, again. Bit of a brainiac here. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Okay. Oh, levels. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty cool. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, who's actually miserable? Thomas Hogwart, water treatment. Not that happy there, are you, Thomas? And Patrick Hogwart, also not so happy. But maybe Thomas would be more happy with his charisma. Maybe he'd be more happy in... See, they're both charismatic. Harry Newton and Thomas Hogwart and Patrick Hogwart. They'd all be good to have in the radio room. Oh, another level. But we need, you know, resources here. That's the thing. So the rush gone down to 50. So they're about to finish now. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Right, okay, so we've done that. So now what's the rush chance? Still at 51. I'm not going to rush, it's just... here we go. Oh, level 3. They're levelling quick over here. How happy are you? 85%. Charismatic more than intelligent, but I haven't got any intelligence armour. You have... Yeah, good intelligence. You have 3. And you've got... Ooh. Again, 3 plus 3. And then... Prince Tater. Yeah. And I just need more lab coats, really. Come on, Frank. What are you doing? Let's have a look. Hey. Find me lab coats. Well, we need all sorts of stuff, really, but I'm getting ahead there. Right, okay, so I think we've done enough just for this quick session. Right, there we go. Reddogrg. How charming are you, actually? You're quite charismatic. I think you are going to go and be a DJ. And, yeah, you've just got too much agility to not use. You just have. So, you know, Grace, we need you to feed the vault. That's what we need. Because I don't want to say get back in the kitchen, because that just sounds incredibly bad. So, okay, power. That sounds like a real misogynistic thing to say, and I don't mean it that way. That dweller has the best agility, and agility is what you need in this room. So it greatly improves the way the room runs. That's what I mean. Right, okay, right, well I think we'll leave them there for now, and I'll probably nip... Oh, no I won't. Oh, we've got fire. Oh, it's going to spread. It'll put itself out in here and then spread elsewhere. I just hope that doesn't... That's looking quite like a bad fire, actually. Oh my god. Actually, I won't bother doing that again. Someone said don't bother, they just let it spread and they'll put it out in the rooms. And I was like, oh, sure. I've always, you know, dragged people in there as quick as I could, desperately trying to put it out. I think I'll stick with the dragging people in there, desperately trying to put it out. They're all taking damage now, and if they've got bad health, then... Oh, let's not waste an entire stim pack. Let's wait till they've actually taken some damage. Right, so you were all so happy in that canteen. You two are taking damage now. Are we under control again? And how did we do over here? Not bad. Okay. Oh, thank you. And yeah, you're not really dying. Ooh, you are though. Jacqueline, you need some help. So does Kathleen. Can we rush the canteen yet? Oh no, can't do anything till it officially thinks the fire's over. Oh dear, so that wasn't great. 31, let's try and rush on the canteen. Oh, flipping heck. Red roaches as well. One person with a gun. You haven't got one. Who's taking all that damage? Oh, cold. Whoa, Francis. Get him. Now, you did well with that, but it's raiders I'm thinking of, and someone with this much perception and that weapon is pretty deadly. Right, so where are we on? Hour 43 minutes. So I'm going to come back and check in an hour and 43 minutes and see how we're doing on there. How are we doing on here? 3-minute rush chance now. 41. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try that again just to see. Hopefully that's cheered them up a bit. Right, okay, so I'll nip back in an hour and see how we're doing. Okay, folks, bye for now.